Can you picture growing a $1,000 investment into a $1 million fortune? Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But what if I told you this has already happened, with ordinary people like you and me? Today, you're going to discover real investments that change the lives of those who had the courage to start, even with little money or experience. These are stories of people who believed, took risks at the right time, and now live a completely different reality. After years of studying finance, learning from mistakes and successes, and helping others do the same, I can guarantee you there's no magic, but there are strategies that work, and work really well. So if you want to learn how to transform financial intelligence into freedom, stay with me until the end of this video. You might be surprised at how much you can build, even starting with very little. But before I show you these investments, let me ask you a sincere question. Do you feel like you work too much, pay bills all month, and at the end there's almost nothing left? Feels like money just slips through your fingers, doesn't it? A lot of people live exactly like this. It's not a lack of effort. It's not laziness. It's a lack of guidance of financial strategy. The truth is, the system doesn't teach us to invest. On the contrary, it trains us to consume. The result? People spend their lives trying to earn more, when the real secret may lie in using what they already have more wisely. And here's the most important point. Getting rich isn't just for people who were born rich. There are thousands of stories of ordinary people, workers, teachers, small business owners, who completely changed their lives by making smart financial choices. It wasn't luck. It was clarity, action, and consistency. That's why in this video I'll show you exactly which types of investments were responsible for these transformations. And the best part? Many of them are still accessible today. Here's a summary of what you are going to see from now on. Ivy separated 10 types of investments that turned ordinary people into millionaires. And we're not talking about rich people getting richer, but about regular folks like you, who started with little. We'll go through real cases of people who invested in stocks, cryptocurrencies, real estate, startups, and even in themselves. You'll understand why these investments worked, what these people did differently, and, most importantly, how you can draw inspiration from them to take your first step. Stocks of companies that skyrocketed on the stock market. Imagine buying stocks of Amazon or Apple back in the early 2000s, when hardly anyone believed in these companies. If you invested $1,000 in Amazon back then, you'd have over $1 million today. You didn't have to be a genius. Just someone with a long-term vision and the courage to invest in something promising. The same happened with US companies like Microsoft and Netflix. The lesson? Invest in solid companies with strong fundamentals and hold for years, and it can be highly profitable. Immediate action. Start researching innovative companies and open an account with a brokerage. Begin investing small amounts regularly. Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency boom. In 2010, one Bitcoin was worth just a few cents. Some people bought 100 coins for $10, and by 2021, each Bitcoin hit $60,000, of course.
Nice.
This market carries risks, and many people lost money. But those who studied, understood the asset, and held it long-term, saw their wealth multiply by hundreds. If you believe in technology and decentralization, it's worth learning more about crypto and starting with an amount you can afford to hold long-term. Don't speculate. Invest with understanding. Real estate bought low and sold high. During economic crises, many people sell properties at prices below their true value. Those with vision and an opportunity reserve buy during these downturns and sell when the market heats up. There are stories of people who bought land in undervalued areas and years later sold it for 10 times more. The tip is to study real estate cycles and identify growing areas. Even with little money, you can enter the market through REITs or crowdfunding platforms that pool investor money for large projects. Real estate investment trusts REITs. Unlike buying physical properties, REITs allow you to invest in real estate with small amounts of money, receiving tax-free monthly rental income. Many people became millionaires by simply reinvesting the dividends each month over the years. Start by studying quality REITs and develop the habit of reinvesting the earnings. This creates a compounding effect that snowballs over time. It's a great way to start real estate investing without large capital. Startups and angel investing in startups is risky, but it can yield astronomical returns. Those who invested early in companies like Uber, Airbnb, or Lyft saw their money multiply many times. Today, platforms allow ordinary people to participate as angel investors with smaller amounts. This used to be reserved for the wealthy, but the market has opened up. Study the startup ecosystem, understand the risks involved, and if it aligns with your financial goals, consider allocating a small portion of your capital to early-stage companies. Treasury bonds and compound interest, it may sound boring compared to stocks or crypto, but it's powerful. Those who started 15 years ago investing $200 per month in U.S. Treasury bonds have accumulated over $100,000 today, with full safety and guaranteed returns. The key here is time and discipline. You don't need to wait to have thousands to begin. Start with what you have. The real magic is in consistency. Even small monthly contributions grow significantly through compound interest. Education as the best investment. That course that seems expensive today might be the key to earning 10 times more tomorrow. I know people who invested in mentorships, learned about sales, investments, or digital businesses, and saw their income skyrocket. When you invest in knowledge, you expand your ability to earn. You gain tools that multiply your results. Choose a course that aligns with your financial goal. Learning something new can unlock a new source of income or a career transformation. Digital businesses and passive income. Many people are building wealth by creating digital products, online courses, YouTube channels, or selling through e-commerce platforms. The entry cost is low, and the potential for scalability is massive. You create something once and sell it hundreds or thousands of times. Think about something you're good at and how you could share that with others. For example, a YouTube channel can bring passive income through ad revenue, sponsorships, and digital product sales. Invest in yourself, mindset, and habits. Before you even invest money, you need to invest in your mindset. Rich people think differently. They manage their money with purpose. They prioritize long-term goals and take control of their financial future. Many people change their lives by changing the way they think about money. Read books on personal finance, listen to podcasts, follow people who teach wealth-building principles. Developing a millionaire mindset impacts your daily choices and creates a foundation for lasting success. Diversification. The silent secret. It might not sound exciting, but it's one of the most powerful principles in investing. People who built lasting wealth didn't put all their money in one place. They diversified. Some money in stocks, some in real estate, some in bonds, and some in businesses. That way, even if one area underperforms, others balance the risk. It's how you build wealth steadily and securely. Take a look at your portfolio or finances and ask yourself, am I too concentrated in one place? Diversifying is protecting your future. Notice something. All of these people who got rich through investments took a first step. Nothing happened overnight, but everything started with a decision. Maybe you think it's too early or that you don't have enough money. But the truth is, every day you wait is a day less that compound interest works for you. It's not about luck. It's about consistency, vision, and action. You don't need to be great to start, but you do need to start to become great. Today could be the beginning of your financial transformation. If this content helped you see new possibilities, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Which of these investments caught your attention the most? Your comment might inspire others, and it helps me create even more relevant content for your financial journey. Financial freedom doesn't happen by accident. It's built step by step with smart and intentional choices. Remember this: the best investment you can make is the one you start today.